Hi traders, new week, new trading opportunities. Let's break down the chart and see if we can get some trading setups for the week. So beginning with VIX 101S, we are beginning our analysis on the weekly time frame where we mark our market turning points, which is the supply and the demand zones. So right here, we have a supply zone, and then down here, we have a demand, and then I can see we have our support or a demand zone right there. All right, so our buyers from the weekly time frame. So our week closed with a tweezer top. So that is a reversal candlestick indicating price is shooting to the downside. So our bias is bullish, is bearish, and we'll be looking for selling opportunities until that demand level. So that's it from the weekly time frame. Let us move to the daily time frame. So you can see price has just been shooting down. There is no levels for us to mark. However, I will just be targeting our take profit at that support level. So if we go to the 4 hours, we go to the 4 hours time frame and be able to study the price action and see how price moved. So as you can see, price has been breaking structures to the downside. So I'm just making sure that all the order blocks were mitigated as price was moving down. So that's it from the 4 hours. And we are going to be targeting this support level. We are anticipating for price to drop until this support. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame and be able to see how price was moving. So we're breaking structures to the downside and price was mitigating our order blocks. So if we are to catch a move on VIX 100, let's see, it's going to be, so there was a break of structure and then price mitigated this order block. So that order block has been mitigated. That is order block that has been mitigated. And then our recent break of structure is down here. So there is our recent break of structure. So we are going to be targeting that order block. So that is a break of structure. That is our break of structure. That is the break of structure. And then that is the order block which caused the break of structure is that one which I marked, which I'm marking right now. So that is our recent break of structure. And that is the order block which caused the break of structure. Therefore, we are going to be waiting for price to go and retest, mitigate our order block, and then continue, continue shooting down because the overall trend is bullish and we're anticipating for price to drop until that level. So let's go ahead and place a sell limit. Let us go ahead and place a sell limit on VIX 100 1S. Let me quickly remove this vidly, which is blocking my view of my charts. Okay, so let us go ahead and place our pending order. A pending order on VIX 100 with the stop loss slightly below the order block. Slightly above the order block, I mean, and then our entry price is there, and then we are going to be targeting this level, this support. So you can go ahead and place a sell limit on VIX 100 with the entry price at 892.33 with stop loss at 913.06, and then take profit is going to be at 678.56. So this is going to be a swing trade. So that's it on that's it on VIX 100 1S. And then if we go to volatility 100 from the weekly time frame, that is our supply zone. And then down here, we have price at this demand level. So we are going to be studying the price action to see whether price will break this demand and continue pushing down or continue up from this demand zone. But studying the price action, I can see that there's been a reversal. Looks like we are shifting. The momentum is shifting from selling to buying. That is a change of character to indicate that the price is reversed and we're about to shoot up. And since this is a change of character from the daily time frame, the probability of it playing out is very high. So that is a change of character. And then this is the order block which caused the change of character. So that is the order block which caused the change of character and price is shooting up from that order block. And then we can see price cleared that high. That is a break of structure. So that is a break of structure. And then the order block which caused that break of structure is this one where price is currently at. So price is at this order block. We will see what price is going to do at that order block. And should price decide to push up since it has reversed, we are going to be targeting that swing high as our take profit. But let's keep on breaking down the chart and see what price is doing. So we are just adjusting. That is a break of structure. And then from the 4 hours, this is the order block which caused there. That is the order block which caused that break of structure where price is shooting up. It shot up and then it came back at this level again. We are just waiting for price to go, and should price just clear this resistance that is holding this price, then we'll be good to go. Should price clear that resistance, then we are good to go. Push up to the upside. But let's see. Let's continue breaking down and be able to see what the price is doing. So right here, we had the break of structure. We just remove that resistance. So that is a break of structure. That is the break of structure. And then the other block which caused the break of structure is this one where price is currently reacting. And from the 4 hours, it looks like we are getting a bullish rejection. So that is looks like we might push up from here because that is a dragonfly doji to indicate a rejection at this level that price is about to push up. But yes, let's continue breaking down the chart and see in the 1 hour. From the 1 hour, let's start analyzing price from here. So there was a break of structure here. So that was a break of structure. So that was a break of structure. And then the other block which caused the break of structure is that one where price stepped in and pushed up price to the upside. So that other block is the one that dished out that move. So we have that order block that dished out that move. And then we had that break of structure. This is the internal break of structure. And then that is the other block which caused the break of structure. And it's looking like price is pushing. Price is pushing from this order block. As you can see, that is a bullish engulfing, indicating price is pushing. Price is pushing up, but let's continue. Let's go to the M30 and see. So from the M30, it looks like price came back to this order block, to this our internal order block. And then if we go to the M1, if we go to the M1, we can see that this move is over. Because we have a change of character here. So we have a change of character. So this is all I need from the M1. It's my confirmation to be able to know that, okay, now price has changed by us. This impulsive move to the downside, this selling pressure is over and we are pushing up. And there is a possibility of price to come back to this order block, because when a change of character happens, price will always come back to the original order block which caused the change of character. So there's a possibility of price coming back to that order block before we can push to the upside. So there is a possibility of price coming back to that order block. But yes, the reversal has happened. That's all the confirmation we need from our M1. Let me remove this order block since price violated this order block, decided come back to this order block. That is it from VIX 100. We are just waiting for a retracement because a change of character has happened. This is the order block which caused that change of character. We are waiting for price to come back here, mitigate that order block which caused the change of character, and then continue pushing up, because the overall trend is bullish as the market has reversed. But let's wait and see. So what you should wait out for at this order block, you need to see a bullish pin bar or a tweezer bottom, or the doji plus the confirmation or the rejection candlestick. That's what you need to see at this order block before you can place your entries. Or you can take an aggressive entry and set a buy limit at that order block. A buy limit at that order block. Can use confirmation or aggressive entry. But yes, let's wait and see what's going to happen at that order block, and then we'll know our next line of action. All right, traders, that's it for this episode. If you did get something out of this video, do give it a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section, and then I'll see you next week in our top-down analysis video. Happy trading.